It's low key. There's something wrong with these people. Welcome to Low Key T Live. I'm your host, Low Key T. Tonight we are going to be talking about this new trend, about this new wave that is going on with a lot of popular celebrities. Um, they're getting implants. We're not talking about the kind that's on your chest, but the kind that's on your arse. Bear with me. We gonna get to it. This is pretty this shit is nuts, man. And honestly, I can't co-sign none of this behavior. But we gonna get to it. Bear with me, family. Bear with me. Oh God. Pull up my chart. All right. Let's get to it, family. Jesus. Every day, man. Some new fuck shit. Kim Kardashian West gets temporary glowing alien necklace implanted under skin. I don't even know what I just read. Shit. Kim Kardashian West alien neck implant is fashion, baby. Right. Allegedly. Um as you can see, I'm gonna show you guys more pictures of it. But as you can see, she looks pretty fucking cracked out right here. But let me get to this article. Kim Kardashian West has some pretty dramatic implants installed under her skin, and these make her look like she just arrived from another planet. Kim posted a couple videos Monday showing a growth in her neck that lights up to the rhythm of her heartbeat. Oh my God. Shout out Haitian Fab in the building. What's good, King? It's like, when like you like hear some information and it's hard for you to even read it. You're just like, your brain hasn't moved past that what the fuck stage. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Um Showing a growth in her neck that lights up to the rhythm of her heartbeat. The temporary piece that looks like an alien necklace, is part of a larger art experience called AHuman, founded by Simon Huck. What in the actual hell am I looking at? Yo, this shit making me nauseous, fam. I ain't even gonna lie. Chrissy Teigen wore feathers sprouting from her chest. If that don't look like a reptilian, I don't know what is. Allegedly. Shout out, always raining in the building. What's up, Queen? And you got this fairy. Oh God. Respectfully. Queer Eye star Tan France got in on the action too with a piece called the Tudor, a living piece of jewelry made to look like ruffled skin with bioreactive crystals. What the fuck? The fuck is this, man? Come on. Shout out to Blessed to Be Stressed in the building. Yes, TMZ is forever with the fuck shit, man. Wow. Definitely shout out the queen. Too blessed to be stressed in the building. Definitely shout out everybody up in the chat, all the kings and the queens. Welcome, welcome. Transgender supermodel. God damn. I'm sorry. Family. Would y'all do this? Would y'all always reign and too blessed to be stressed? Haitian Fab. Would y'all try this out? I want to know. Honestly, I just want to know. Transgender supermodel Andrea Pihick wore skin sculpted shoulders, a design called the Pinnacle that was part of a collab with designer and former Lady Gaga creative director Nicola Formeshi, whatever fucking name is. AHuman will open as a mouth. Oh my god. Yeah. My brain is not accepting this information. Damn, y'all said hell no. Why not, man? You might feel that way now, but this shit might pop off, man. It might be. What's gonna happen when everybody in your hood start walking around with looking like this, and y'all gonna be the only ones that ain't got this shit all up on your body? You ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to bag nothing. You gonna be lonely. What you gonna do then? There you go. There you go. Always raining. She says, "Yepers, I have a permanent crown implanted." Too blessed to be stressed says these people better come out of the sunken place. Man, hold on. Let me get back. Let me get back. We're gonna go through it tonight, man. This is like my brain ain't even functioning right because I can't even process this information. Did y'all hear about this, or is this the first time y'all hearing about this, family? AHuman will open as a month-long interactive art experience starting September 5th in New York. Where the fuck else would this shit be? Man, the mecca of this fuck shit, man. This just weird ass shit. Um, we're told the experience is sure to be one for the avid Instagrammer and could feature some celeb appearances too. Um, I ain't gonna lie, like I live right by New York. I might have to go check that out. I might need to go check that out and get a good laugh at these creepy ass people. I really might have to pull up and get a good laugh. Let me just hop in the comments real quick. And I already fucked up the video. I was supposed to introduce the video a completely different way. I already fucked up. This person says that's not an implant and it's not under the skin. This person says, "What in the heck have you done now, Kim? Time to get those monstrosities removed from your butt and go back to being the beautiful girl you once were." Let me see. Yeah, they said those aren't under the skin. Let me see. This person says either a hoax or the elite is getting really scary. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of stupid comments up in here. But how I wanted to bring the video in was how I wanted to bring the video in was I wanted to introduce it with the definition of mental illness, but I fucked that up. Shout out Mama Candy in the building. Y'all turning up. Y'all turning up. I see y'all. What is mental illness? Mental illnesses are health conditions involving changes in emotion, thinking, or behavior, or a combination of these. Mental illnesses are associated with distress and or problems functioning in social, work, or family activities. Now let's just go back to this real quick. And the reason why I bring up mental illness is it seems like a lot of these celebrities are doing shit like this for nothing more on the face of this planet, for attention, for that look at me moment, for that look at me, I don't even know. Just they just want motherfuckers to look at them. You know what I'm saying? How this is not art, man. In my opinion, respectfully. But this is not art. I don't know what this is. And where I'm from, if you pull up with this somewhere, niggas gonna clown you to death. Like you gonna want to go home and shoot yourself after niggas get done clowning you. This is not art, man. So maybe where they from or whatever they into, they can throw that art word onto it. But this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Oh shit, Haitian Fab going in. Shout out to Queen Miss Solo checking in. What's up, baby girl? Let me see. Haitian Fab says TMZ equals CIA affiliate of the Matrix. TMZ is out here working. TMZ is out here working. Miss Solo says, what the hell is that growth coming out of their necks? It's fashion. It's art, Miss Solo. You got to get with it. This is also what I wanted to show y'all. And once again, I really didn't see the comments, but have any of y'all kings and queens in the chat, have y'all seen this before I'm making this video? Have any of y'all seen this or heard about this? And I'm gonna check out Lady Gaga in a second. Always Raining. But yeah, this is what Kim K looks like with the lights on. And then when she turns the lights off, this whatever this bullshit on her neck is, it starts to glow. And it glows with the same beat of her heartbeat. Yo, that shit look crazy, bro. You know, Kanye got to lay next to that every night, man. Kanye got to lay next to that every night, fam. Now, let me go back. Always Raining says, can you find a pic of Lady Gaga? I think she has some on her shoulders and temples or something like that. Yeah, I'll check that out. But I definitely wouldn't be surprised. Lady Gaga, I didn't even know what Lady Gaga face looked like for like 3 whole years, because every time she came out on stage or whatever, she took pictures, she always had a crazy ass fucking outfit on. You know what I'm saying? She always had a goddamn disguise on and shit. So what do you want me to look up? Lady Gaga implants? It's just fucking disgusting, dude. Yo, do y'all see this? The fuck? And going back, okay, so let me get back. I'm sorry, man. I just ate. My stomach hurt now. Going back to mental illness. Miss Solo said, just give me a necklace. I'm good. Facts. Going back to mental illness in regards to these celebrities, man. Involving changes in emotion, thinking, or behavior associated with distress and or problems functioning in social, work, or family activities. When you think about a lot of the families these celebrities come from, they come from really fucked up families, a lot of times abused or neglected by their families. Their social life, a lot of these celebrities, you know what I'm saying, they're just surrounded by a lot of yes men. They don't have anybody around them that tells them, yo, you're fucking up. This is you're wrong here. And this is, you know what I'm saying? They're just surrounded by people that's just like tell them, you know, they agree with them all day long, and they, you know what I mean? They don't have anybody that's going to ride with them. And as far as work, their work, you know, whether they're acting or entertaining or making music or whatever what they're doing, it's they're not necessarily doing shit that's impactful or important. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these celebrities, yeah, they're entertaining, to watch your movies and everything. But after you watch the movie, what did that person really do in real life? You know what I mean? Like, what did they really do in real life? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll sit down and watch a movie or TV show too, like the next person. But then when you take a step back, you realize like these people not change. These people have all the money and the resources to change the world, but they're not. They're not. You know what I mean? Um, no shit. Oh shit. Too blessed to be stressed says, okay, this is scary. Haitian Fab says 6 carbon, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons. The DNA make up a man. Masolo says, I think that's just prosthetics. Um, but I definitely, and then we're also gonna hop into celebrities who have opened up about mental health because this is definitely some, at the end of the day, like I've been saying for a while, and a lot of people said, the most dangerous drug in the world right now, in this era at least, is attention. People will sell their souls. People will rob, steal, murder. People will do whatever. They will push it to the limit. They will go to the max just for attention. How did we get here? It is what it is. I don't even fucking know. But this right here, and you know it's gonna roll. You know shit rolls downhill. It's gonna be a snowball effect. It's gonna start with these people that are on TV that are force fed down everybody's throats. Till there's gonna be the people, the people in your neighborhood walking around with this shit on. Can you imagine that shit? So shout out Bad and Bougie in the chat. Welcome. Let me see. 666 day powers that be always twist a negative into a positive to mislead us. That's a fact. But definitely welcome all the kings and queens in the chat. Let me get through this article real quick, and then we're going to talk about celebrities that actually opened up about mental illness. I feel like a lot of people aren't even aware of that. God damn. So it goes on to say, what is this? Lifeandstylemagazine.com. It goes on to say, it's called high fashion. Oh my God. Okay, so everybody in the chat, peep game. It's right here. This is high fashion. It's right here. This is high fashion. This right here. This is high fashion. If you don't get it, then you don't get high fashion. You're it's called high fashion. Ever heard of it? Well, Kim Kardashian sure has, because she recently took to Instagram, of course, to show off her strangest couture look. Okay, that's right. It looks weirder than neon Rapunzel hair. On August 27th, the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star displayed a glowing alien-like necklace implant that seemingly pulsates to the beat of her heart. Say what? According to TMZ, the piece is temporary and was designed to be part of a larger art experience called AHuman, founded by Simon Huck. Naturally, fans were freaking the F out. This made me nauseous. That's a fact. I literally just ate, and when I'm looking at this, like, it's not sitting right. Why is her skin color? Why is it her skin color? Wrote one user on Twitter. Sis, this is terrifying. Adding another. Let me hop up in the chat. Always Raina says implanted. Yes, this is. I don't even know how they would go about implanting this on somebody. Haitian Fab says independent research is necessary. Just be careful where you get your information. That's a fact. Despite Kimmy being quite the arbiter of taste, oh man, she wasn't the only A-lister to rock one of AHuman's pieces. Both Chrissy Teigen and Queer Eye's tan friends showed off alien implants of Tudor. We can't lie, guys, they're pretty creepy, especially tans. Yeah, like going back to what I said, who like if Say you pulling up the, I don't fucking know, the fucking Dollar General, or you going to the corners. You know what I'm saying? You can't. What is this? And then my other question is, how did they take this off? Or is it just on them? That's what I'm saying, man. And then you wash with that shit? Yo, I'm done. Can you imagine washing that shit? What? Oh my god! Shout out Virgo. Virgo, you trying to be about that high fashion life? You trying to be about that high fashion life, Virgo? Always Raina says that's dangerous. I was wondering how they got a perfect skin match. Word, that shit making my stomach hurt too, man. It's just not normal, man. The article goes on to say, okay, so maybe it will be cool to rock something like that for Halloween, but otherwise, we're pretty sure that people will run away screaming if they saw one of those on the street, which according to Tan's Insta is a possibility. This beauty is the Tudor, and you can see it for yourself. New York Fashion Week, when they open their flagship store, the famed stylist wrote. Now, oh god, it's bullshit. Now, flagship store could mean that the pieces are simply on display and not available for purchase. However, this is New York Fashion Week we're talking about, so anything is possible. Um, Here's hoping that alien necklace implants don't become the biggest fashion trend of the fall. We're perfectly fine with leather jackets, thigh-high boots, and pattern scarves, please and thank you. Oh shit. Virgo says, nah, I'm good. Fuck that fashion life. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Haitian Fab says, yeah. How do they get off? How do they get it off? That's a fact. How do they get this off? Can they wash their ass in this? You know what I'm saying? These people are cracked out, man. Let me hop up onto another site real quick. So I'm up on Twitter. Well, let me hop into this real quick, and then I'm gonna get back to that. This is another type of implant. Would you get high? And this is for the queens in the building. This is for the queens in the chat. Would you get high heels implanted into your feet? This exhibit wants you to consider it. Would you get high heels all up in your feet? Jesus. That looks fucking crazy. If you could change your body as easily as you could change your clothes, would you? That's the question. AHuman, an experimental concept conceived by Simon Huck, is asking. They go on to say it's opening on the 5th in New York. The interactive exhibit is a showcase for body modifications. Oh, yikes. And not the ones you might expect from Huck, a longtime friend of the Kardashian clan, of course, which is to say no lip fillers or contouring tutorials here. We didn't want to root any of our modifications on the idea of existing insecurities or discomforts, he says. AHuman is about the freedom to explore this world and live in this world in any way you choose. What the fuck? These people are wildin'. What in the world? I'm telling you, man. So you're gonna have people. Yo, y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that person that thought they was like a crocodile or something? Hold on. Man. Hold on, real quick. I just gotta show y'all something. Do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember this show? Yeah, yeah. If y'all, whoever about to throw up, I apologize in advance. But do y'all remember this, family? It was a transsexual lady, I guess, and then she wanted to be a dragon, and then I think they said she had HIV, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But y'all remember this? And I say that to say this, right? What the fuck? Yo, Q, I'm gonna hurt you, fam. Our shit wasn't nappy. Get the fuck up out of here. Always Rainer says, I thought y'all fellas thought heels are sexy on females. Not that they in this shit. But y'all remember this? Um, and this is I say that to say this. If they out here and they can implant, like the implants are getting, how do I say this, like better, or they're becoming, I don't even know how to say it. If they're becoming more like I don't know, if they're just becoming better implants, like less shitty. I don't know. If they're just looking better, then you're gonna have people that are like this, that think that they identify as being a dragon, or I think another lady identified as being a cat, um, so on and so forth. I think another, yeah, you know what I mean? So they're gonna come out with um implants that look even cleaner to this. Like this person has tattoos on them. So the next person that thinks that feels as if they identify as a dragon, they can go get some implants, and the implants will look way cleaner and realer, opposed to this person just going out and getting tattoos. And then you're gonna have people walking around with these implants that look real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be scary as shit. For real. For real. Q, you gonna stop trying to clown me in my chat, man. I'll kick you in your ass. But that's definitely some crazy shit. So I just wanted to show y'all that. But let me get back to this real quick. But it's just crazy. This is absurd. It says AHuman is about the freedom to explore this world and live in a world in any way you choose. So, like I said, if you identify as being a reptile, or you identify as, you just never want to, you don't want to wear heels anymore, so you want the heels inside your leg or whatever feet. I mean, that's kind of creepy, man. I'm just keeping it a bean with y'all. Oh yo, Q. No, 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 matter of fact, I'm gonna put you on timeout. You wildin'. I'm gonna put you on timeout, Q. You violating. You're gonna have to go sit in the corner, Q. Nobody want trannies over here, family. Um Haitian Fab says, who raised these bozos? Going back to mental illness, man. It goes on to say, in this futuristic take on the world, your choices will include swapping out your wedge sandals for a couch. I'm sorry, a conch shell-like permanent heel, or having new DNA mirrored hearts. What? Do y'all hear this? Let me go back. In this futuristic take on the world, your choices will include swapping out your wedge sandals for a conch shell-like permanent heel, or having new DNA mirrored hearts created and implanted for you and your beloved. Creepy or cool, that's for you to decide. But Huck's intention is to present these options with a positive spin. Here's a quote from him. When you think of the future, you think dark, dystopian. There are all these images that come to mind. I didn't want to create a utopian world, but I definitely wanted to create a world that was optimistic or at the bare minimum neutral. He said, quote, "We wanted to use the future of fashion and the future of self-expression as a way to look at the future. Um, this is how the ethos of AHuman formed." Wow. This shit is crazy. Plastic surgery on steroids. So while y'all here, I just want to see if we could find who is this dude? Who is the man behind these implants, right? Hopefully we could find a picture of this dude. So this is him right here. He has almost 500,000 followers. Haitian Fab says, "Optimistic F out of here." And you know what's so crazy that he says we look at the future as dark and dystopian? Who does that? I think the majority of us regular folk, we feel like if the people at the top use this technology and the resources we have for good, then we be straight. But because they keep using this technology and the resources that are available for evil and trying to kill us all and ruin our lives, then yeah, shit is gonna be bleak as fuck. What is you talking about? So this is Simon Huck, everyone. So now when you think Kim Kardashian's new implants, Chrissy Teigen's new implants, whoever that queer dude was, respectfully, his implants, think this man right here. You know? Let me see. Nice. This dude says, "Hey guys, I just spent the last 6 months creating something wilder and crazier than anything I've ever worked on before. The world hasn't seen something quite like this, and I can't wait to share it with you. Get ready for the world of AHuman." Oh shit. So yeah, this dude, you know, you got people saying so cool. You know, like I said, I feel like I think I heard somewhere it's like 85% of people on this planet, they just go with whatever. They're just like the sheep, and the 15% of people, they're the actual people that, you know, can see through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it's a lot. It's this got 18,000 views, hella fucking comments. A lot of people on here, like I said, people like me, like unless I went out of my way to go on these websites or whatever, I wouldn't know about this. I'd be completely ignorant to this shit. But because I'm a YouTuber and I make content on here, you know, and I try to find content that y'all would, you know, even if this shit make your stomach hurt, I still try to find content that you guys would like be like, "Oh shit, that's interesting." You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see. But yeah, this is, I definitely can't co-sign this. It just seems like this dude just seems like another rich motherfucker with a lot of time on his hands, and he's trying to make a name for himself. You look at all the pictures, he's at the beach, he looks comfortable. You know what I'm saying? What is this dude really doing? You know what I'm saying? What is he doing for you? What is he doing for your people, you know? This dude looks very comfortable. He looks very rich. You know, Kim Kardashian walking around fucking half naked. God, Jesus. Man. um, Always Raining says, "Where do they plan on working at? No one will hire them." Let's see. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Haitian Fab. Like I said, I'm pretty good at reading people. This dude looks like a rich dude that has a lot of time on his hands, but he from what I'm seeing is people that take a lot of pictures like this, like on the beach and like just like this. Nigga, we want to see you in your rawest form sometimes though. We want to see people when they down bad. See us when you sad or upset. See us when you know what I'm saying? Show nigga, I don't want to see you in a fucking, you know what I'm saying, with no damn shirt on or some Gucci in every single picture. That shit is corny, man. In my opinion. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm just getting this energy from him that it's like you ever watch one of those movies like Ex Machina, or Machina, whatever it is. He just seems like one of those people that developers or whatever that they just want to make a name for themselves. They just want to come out with something that's trending and is popping and a lot of people are paying attention to them. Even if it like, look, this shit looks stupid, man. Who the fuck is like Kim Kardashian on her ET shit? You a grown ass woman. You a grown ass woman. Now here come the context. Take a step back. Here come the context. Here's the big picture. You supposed to be a grown ass woman with 2 children, right? I think they might be working on a third child. You're supposed to be focused on being a mother and raising 2 children to be able to survive in this crazy ass fucking world that's going to look completely different in 20 years. What you doing, Kim Kardashian? You out here looking like ET phone home and walking around everywhere like this. Hold on. Walking around everywhere with your fucking literal titties out. Come on, fam. So that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I couldn't do it. But definitely, I wouldn't mind having a conversation with this dude, seeing what he's about, picking his brain. But from the energy he's putting out, he looks like a very comfortable person. He looks rich as fuck. But I'm getting this energy that he's just trying to make a name for himself. He just, you know what I mean? He's seeking some sort of recognition or acceptance from his little bit of community. So from these rich niggas and whatever, developers or whatever you want to call them, engineers, whatever you want to call them, not even engineers. But these people, he wants some sort of recognition from these people. That's just the energy I'm getting from him personally. Let me see. So let me hop back into what else we got? Yeah, definitely right here. So like I said, just going back to this isn't natural. I definitely can't co-sign this. I really hope that it doesn't trickle down, but I'm gonna hop on Twitter and see what, you know, a lot of people how they're responding to it. This person goes on to say these pieces by AHuman are actually incredible. Totally get why people are creeped out by them, but that's what fashion is sometimes. So this person just said fashion is creepy sometimes. Can imagine Alexander McQueen running to put these on his models back in the 90s. Let me just go to the new journals. This goes on to say the AHuman exhibit will push the limits of fashion with its body modifications. So that's what we on, I guess. I guess that's what we about to hit. We about to be in the era of body modifications, fam. Yeah, they said this is for Fashion Week. Yep. And they said I think it's next week. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of weird ass people walking around New York and shit. This person says AHuman looks like a dope conceptual art exhibit. I wanna go. Let's see. What the hell? Let's see. I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't do that. I couldn't be with a chick that wants all that attention, man. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Every single week, from the different hair to the different body modifications. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. No, I mean no disrespect to whoever that's in that situation, but I couldn't do it, man. I need me a boring ass chick. I need me a boring ass chick. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. Um, there's a lot of Spanish people in this shit. I don't even understand what that's about. Like, the fuck? Can't read this shit. Let me see. Mm, I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it. What the fuck? This shit I'm talking about, family. Like, come on. Who would get who would get that? Always Raina says this shit is too close to the brain to be implanted stuff. What if they get an infection? No medical doctor is implanting those. That's interesting that you say that. This shit is too close to the brain to be implanted stuff. What if they get an infection? These people, that's what I'm saying. And it goes back to mental illness. These people want attention. They crave it. They have to be trending every single day, all day, so bad that they don't care about their health. They don't care. If that's not the definition of insanity, I don't know what is. These people are not okay with just being like just sitting back in the cut and being okay with being rich, being okay with having all the resources that a human could ask for. They're not okay. It's the best definition of of it just greed, I guess. Mental illness, in my opinion. Always Raina says, I'm surprised Kim didn't get something to light up her ass when she twerks. That's probably on the way. I'm sorry, family. Like, I love y'all. I fuck with y'all. But I definitely don't want to be alive in like 20 years, man. If this is what's going down right now in 2018, I don't want to be around. Like, I'm sorry, family. I do not want to be around if like, come on, man. Come on, man. We're gonna be living in an artificial fucking world, man. I mean, people themselves are already fake, but now we're gonna have to deal with fake ass people with fake ass bodies. Come on, man. I can't. Always Raina says, well, that is highly unattractive and they need to sit down somewhere. Haitian Fab says, too late. We've been in that era, Botox. That's a fact. Liposuction, breast implants, all body modifications. That's a fact, Asian. Too blessed to be stressed says, I don't either. It's too much. Yeah. And we're gonna be the eyeballs out. We're gonna be the eyeballs out, family. All right, so this person says, AHuman, it's so scary. Oh my God, never think I'd see this. And then we about to hop into celebrities that I don't know if they talked about having mental illness themselves, but we're gonna hop into that. Yeah, but here's a quick video for y'all. That's crazy though. Tell me that's not crazy. Let me run that back. They said this shit beats according to her heart. That's crazy. That's the definition of insanity, man. That's the definition of insanity, bro. Oh man. Um There you go. This person says Kim Kardashian is officially screaming for help or attention. AHuman, she is losing it lately, and this trend is gross as fuck. I hope I choke on it. What? I think he meant to say I hope she chokes on it. Um, this person says so. It looks like we going to be living in a game before it gets here. Yeah, I agree with this dude. She's screaming for help / attention. That's all. No normal human being does this. Hasten Fab says that shit look disgusting. That's a fact. Too blessed to be stressed. And I wonder how much this is. How much do you have to pay for this? How much did she pay for this? She was probably a guinea pig, to be honest. Too blessed to be stressed says Kylie has taken her spotlight, so she had to bring more attention to herself. That's a fact. But the thing is with Kylie right now, I don't even really fuck with Kylie Jenner, but her wave, she's younger. She's the brand new Kim Kardashian. So she really doesn't have to do much. She's gonna be popping until she's done. Kim doesn't understand that, or maybe she does, but Kim doesn't understand. She's gonna every single week at this point, she's gonna have to keep doing some stupid shit like this to remain trending. At that point, it's not even worth it. But like I said, it goes back to mental illness. She needs to be, like I said, Kim Kardashian has 2 kids, right? Why isn't this female focused on raising her children? And then you got Kanye out here. I'm sorry. I fuck with Kanye. I love Yeezy. But your girl is out here. Like if I could have a conversation with Kanye, I would tell him, I would be like, bro, you need to control your hoe. I'd be like, yay, control your hoe. Because honestly, nah, I would not have a chick out here. My chick, hell no. Man, listen. Hell no. Fab, would you let your be 100 with me? Haitian Fab, would you let your girl be out here looking like a goddamn glow in the dark extraterrestrial and shit? Hell no. And then so they said, listen, right? We're gonna get some fuck shit now. They said that it glows according to the pace of her heartbeat, right? So say you you smashing that, right? You getting in them guts, right? Her shit gonna start glowing up real fast. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I can't. That shit gonna creep me out, bro. That shit gonna creep me out. Hold on, let me see. Always Raina says free 99. Let me see. I'm just saying, family, that shit gonna be glowing hella fast. It's gonna be throwing me off. I'm like, what the hell is like? Control your neck, bitch. Respectfully, control your neck. I'll turn that shit off. Right? How you even sleep next to a bitch with all that light on her neck? Let me stop. Haitian Fab says, how am I supposed to kiss a chick on the neck with all that shit on her shit? God damn, why you getting that yay like that? Haitian Fab says, Kanye gone. They put his brain in a microwave. Always Raina says she shouldn't be competing with her baby sister. Kim has 3 kids. Oh, she got 3? I thought she only had 2. Haitian Fab says the price of fame. That's all I'm saying. Like, if I could have a conversation with Ye, man, I'd be like, dude, why are you what's going on, man? And that just shows me right there that their whole relationship might just be based off of fame. It might be based off of just attention. You know what I mean? Because if you really love somebody, in my opinion, if you really love somebody, you wouldn't let them do that to themselves. Think about it. Kanye West's mom, I just thought about this now. Kanye West's mom died from getting implants. Or so they say, right? Now you're going to let your wife go out and get implants? Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? His mother died from getting implants. You're allegedly so sad and hurt. It changed your life. But then you turn around and let the mother of your children get implants. Okay. All right. So yeah, I just said that alone says a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much that, family. I definitely can't co-sign this. You know, these people are working overtime to influence and brainwash us to be down with this shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. So let's hop up into celebrities that have opened up about mental health, and then we're gonna slide up out of here. Um, Always Raina says put a scarf on. Haitian Fab says he gone, bro. Always Raina says I'm surprised her manager didn't advise her that that would be a good look. Man, listen. So we got Kendall Jenner here, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, like I said, I just feel like a lot of these people that are on, social media, from celebrities to regular people. I mean, it's you got people out here addicted and chasing these likes. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here really chasing likes and follows. It's not like, yo, like it's like I wish we could go back to a time before that even existed. There was a better quality of people before likes and follows existed. You know what I'm saying? And before I hop up into this article, I really want to share this with y'all. Like, I don't even really want my channel to blow up like that. I don't even want my YouTube channel to blow up like that. I'm okay with having, a small group of people that keep it real, not only with themselves, but with people they care about. I'm not with, having a whole bunch of people subscribe to me or keeping up with what I'm doing. I just want people that are real. I'm cool with having a small group of people that are grounded and that are real. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. Because when you go into these channels and they have 1 million, 2 million, 20 million subscribers, the majority of you already know before you even watch a video, before you even look at a comment. The majority of people in there are fucking sheep. The majority of people in there can't think for themselves. So at that point, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I just rather have people like y'all up in my chats, subscribed and checking me out and keeping me grounded. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not with this shit, man. I'm just not with it. I'm just not with it. But let's hop up into 39 celebrities who have opened up about mental health. Definitely not gonna read all of these sorry ass niggas, but we're gonna go through a couple. Pretty much every Kardashian is probably legally insane. I'm just gonna throw it out there, respectfully. Kendall Jenner goes on to say, I have such debilitating anxiety because of everything going on that I literally wake up in the middle of the night with full on panic attacks. Where do I even start? Everything is so horrible. Look at it. This is what I'm saying. She has all the money in the world, all the resources. She's admitting that her life is fucking horrible. It's hard to name one thing. I just think that the world needs so much love. I wish I had the power to send Cupid around the planet. As cheesy as that sounds, you go online and you see everyone saying the worst things to each other, and it's hard to stay positive. It's hard not to get eaten alive by all the negativity. How about this? Log the fuck off. Oh shit, Adele. Mm, that's a fact, Haitian. That's a fact. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I love Adele. Fat, skinny, whatever. I love me some Adele. Look, Lala is definitely my number one, but look, Adele be on that list somewhere. Top 5, Adele's on that list somewhere. For real. She can sing to me while I'm in it, allegedly. I can slip in and out of depression quite easily, Adele told Vanity Fair. I had really bad postpartum depression after I had my son. That's fucked up. I didn't know she had a kid. And it frightened me, she said. I didn't talk to anyone about it. I was very reluctant. 4 of my friends felt the same way I did, and everyone was too embarrassed to talk about it. Ryan Reynolds, we know this nigga's after playing what Deadpool, you definitely got to be fucked up by playing it. There you go. I didn't even read this shit. He said, I never ever slept. Or I was sleeping at the perfect right angle, just sitting straight, constantly working at the same time. He told Variety, describing the anxiety he experienced while filming Deadpool. By the time we were in post-production, we'd been to a Comic-Con and people went crazy for it. The expectations were eating me alive. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really care about Chrissy Teigen like that. All right, what Beyonce talking about? Um, allegedly, Beyonce says it was beginning to get fuzzy. I couldn't even tell which day or which city I was at. I would sit there at ceremonies and they would give me an award, and I was just thinking about the next performance. She told The Sun in 2011. My mother was very persistent, and she kept saying that I had to take care of my mental health. Oh, Michelle Williams was out there. Let me see. Michelle Williams, part of Destiny's Child. She says, when I disclosed it to our manager at the time, bless his heart, he was like, y'all just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and you're about to go on tour. What do you have to be depressed about? So I was like, oh, maybe I'm just tired. She said of the depression she experienced during her time with Destiny's Child during an appearance on CBS The Talk. This is her quote. She says, I was to that place where it got too dark and heavy because sometimes you feel like I'm the provider. I take care of people. I'm not supposed to be feeling this way. What do I do? And I want it out. Yeah, we all know Miley Cyrus is a nut job. We already know that. Let me see. Demi Lovato, we know she's fucked up. Oh shit. That's the cocaine queen. Demi Lovato. I think it's important that people no longer look at mental illness as something taboo to talk about. She said at the allegedly, she said at the National Council for Behavioral Health in Washington, D.C., it's something that's extremely common. 1 in 5 adults has a mental illness. So basically, everyone is essentially connected to this problem and this epidemic. The people with mental illness is people that don't look at it as physical illness. When you think about it, the brain is actually the most complex organ in your body. We need to treat it like a physical illness and take it seriously. So I don't know. These a lot of these people, a lot of these celebrities, like this is The Rock right here. He goes on to say, I found that with depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. He said in a YouTube video, you're not the first to go through it. You're not going to be the last to go through it. And oftentimes it happens. You just feel like you're alone. You feel like it's only you. You're in the bubble. You're in your bubble. And I wish I had someone at the time who could just pull me aside and say, hey, it's going to be okay. It'll be okay. So I wish I knew that. A lot of these celebrities sound like big ass bitches. Yeah, that's a great question. Always Raina says, are any of them encouraging their fans to seek treatment if they are having problems or concerns? Sure. A question to me is, a question I want to ask is, why aren't these celebrities reaching out to their fans for some sort of healing? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't these celebrities reaching out to their fans saying, hey, I want to be honest with y'all. I'm going through this. How do y'all handle this? Why, am I tripping? Am I tripping? But I feel like personally, I feel like if I was going through something, I would reach out to the people that support me. I would reach out to the people that are responsible for giving me the status I currently have. Who the hell else am I going to reach out to? That's just my opinion. Always Rainer says, good God, all of them have depression and anxiety disorders. I think a lot of them are doing illegal drugs. That's a fact. I think a lot of these people are depressed because they're immature and they're insecure. It's just they got a lot of flaws that they never handled. They never addressed within themselves. They never went in, you know what I'm saying? They never handled the issues within themselves. And then when they got a bag of money and the spotlight, they don't know, they just don't know how to handle it. Me personally, I'm straight. I'm broke as hell, right? I'm broke as hell. But what I do have in this world, I'm rich in self-control. I'm rich in self-awareness. I'm rich in knowing who I am. So if you give me a bag of money, I don't give that money means nothing. If you give me a shit ton of attention, that attention means nothing. I'm inevitably and I can't even control it. Naturally, I cannot change. You know what I'm saying? Um Nicki Minaj goes on to say, it was just one dead end after another. Nicki said of contemplating suicide. At one point, I was like, what would happen if I just didn't wake up? That's how I felt like maybe I should just take my life. Lady Gaga, this your girl, always raining. It goes on to say, when my career took off, I don't remember anything at all. It's like I'm traumatized. I needed time to recalibrate my soul. She explained in an interview, I definitely look after my well-being. I openly admit to having battled depression and anxiety, and I think a lot of people do. I think it's better when we all say cheers and fess up to it. Always Raina says, my 26-year-old son has anxiety. He won't seek treatment because his dad told him that there's nothing wrong with him and to man up and shake that shit off. Haitian Fab says channeling spirits and spirit cooking will also take a lot out of you. Allegedly. Hashtag price of fame. That's a fact. Um he said that's not your girl. Nah, I was just joking. Um you say your 26-year-old son has anxiety. He won't seek treatment. Yeah, man. That's the thing. You have to. If you don't have somebody to talk to, it's gonna be bad. And it's not about manning up. Being a man is about saying how you fucking feel. Being a man is about saying how you feel. Being a human is about saying how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something on your heart, you got something on your mind. Like if you're a man, you're a human, you're a woman. The mature thing to do is say how you feel. The immature thing to do is hold that shit inside and take your life or take somebody else's life or just walk around being depressed. You know what I mean? I think the hardest part is finding someone that deserves to listen to you. Finding somebody that you can trust to listen to you. Someone that can actually, when they respond, they can actually give you um information and advice that's actually um it helps you. You know what I'm saying? You lying like a motherfucker, Haitian. Haitian says, I get social anxiety. You lying like a motherfucker. You be up here roasting all these celebs. But I was thinking about doing that, family. I was definitely thinking about doing a show and a topic on depression, but I don't know. I didn't want to take it there. You know what I mean? I try to, I don't try to, I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to do that. I definitely wanted to do a show about that, but I didn't know. I didn't want it to be all, dark and gloomy over here. Always Raina says he talks to me because he knows how bad I used to have them. That's how I found out how bad he was. He cannot do crowds at all. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shit. This is J.K. Rowling. I think she was the author of all the Harry Potter books. She goes on to say it's so difficult to describe depression to someone who's never been there because it's not sadness. She told Oprah, but it's that cold absence of feeling, that really hollowed out feeling. And going back to what you said, always raining, I might save a life. My raggedy ass ain't about to say nobody life. Ain't nobody listening to me. But going back to you said always raining. That's what we were talking about. I think she summed it up perfectly. It's so difficult to describe depression to someone who's never been there because, like she says, it's not sadness. It's not sadness at all. Depression is more like the absence of feeling. Like you don't feel shit. That's why it's kind of easy for people. It's easier for people to commit suicide because you don't feel shit. You know what I'm saying? You're like numb. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. Haitian Fab says, I do though. I'm not big on crowds or speaking in front of a lot of people. Yeah, family. Now is it people you don't know or is it people you know also? Because I'm not saying way. I don't like being around people that I don't know. I don't like being around large crowds of people that I don't know. But say, all of us were in the same room, we were just chilling, whatever. I would feel comfortable because I'll be like, I know these people, you know what I'm saying? So I will feel comfortable, but I definitely don't. I mean, I can be in places. So if I go to a big ass bar, right, a 2-floor bar, and it's just people everywhere, I can be there. I can coexist with these people, but do I feel comfortable? No, I just don't feel comfortable because I know the majority of those people there are fuck niggas. Like I already know that. I already know these people. These people don't. We're not of the same caliber. You know what I'm saying? Um, Said doing a show about it. I don't know. If I always raining, I'll do a show on depression if you call in and you do the show with me. I'll do a show on depression if always raining calls in and co-host it with me. Other than that, it's not happening, Jack. Selena Gomez, aka that chick that's 18, but she looked like she going on 12 and a quarter. I've discovered that anxiety, panic attacks, and depression can be side effects of lupus, which can present their own challenges. She told people, I want to be proactive and focus on maintaining my health and happiness, and have decided that the best way forward is to take some time off. I know I am not alone by sharing this. I hope others will be encouraged to address their own issues. Let's see. I'm just going through it, family. Let me see. Always Raining says, I don't like large crowds of strangers, and public speaking is a no-no for me. I will have a panic attack. Damn. Haitian Fab says, yeah, around people I don't know, can't do it. My girl is the exact opposite. I feel you. I feel you. Kerry Washington goes on to say, I think that publicly because I think it's really important to take the stigma away from mental health. She told Glamour, my brain and my heart are really important to me. I don't know why I wouldn't seek help to have those things be as healthy as my teeth. I go to the dentist, so why wouldn't I go to a shrink? I will say this though, a lot of people in my circle, I tell them like, yo, you need to talk about what's going on. Some people that when I feel like they need to talk to somebody, a professional, and not even really a professional, but somebody that's their job. And when you walk up in that room, they're going to, like, for however long you're going to be up in there, they're going to dedicate that entire time on trying to figure you out and then give you solutions and towards reaching goals as far as you breaking away from that anxiety or that depression you're having. So I definitely have told a couple people in my life that you need to go. And but I noticed that a lot of people, they just take it as disrespectful. And the craziest shit is I've personally seen two different, I don't know, what do you call them? Psychologists in my life, whatever. And they were cool. They were cool people. I want to go see another one. I want to go see another one. You get to sit back. I mean, they got a nice, comfortable couch. They got AC in that bitch. Sometimes they got snacks. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might get lucky. You might get a bad bit. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Or you might get a cool dude, like a laid back dude, and you know what I'm saying? You can vibe out. And I definitely needed that when I was younger. I needed that shit because I didn't have a father in my life, and I couldn't talk to my mom. She was batshit crazy. So I definitely needed that shit. And when I tell people, yo, you need to go talk to somebody, they take it as disrespectful. And I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you. I'm the only person that'll tell you this. I'm trying to help you. You go somewhere, you talk to somebody, you'll feel way better than just holding that shit in and denying the fact that you need to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Um, Always Raining says, I can only speak on anxiety, but I'm seriously uncomfortable speaking. But I will tell you the reason in a private conversation. I think it's like anything else, man. Once you do it a couple times, that's it. You get used to it. It's like when when you work a job the first time, you're nervous. You're like, I don't want to fuck up. I don't know what people are gonna say about me if I fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But the first week after you work a brand new job, it's like you worked there forever. You don't even give a fuck anymore. It doesn't even cross your mind. So if you started talking in front of crowds, both of y'all, Haitian Fab, Always Raining, if you just started talking in front of crowds, if you did it for a whole week, for 7 days of talking in front of a crowd, that eighth day, it wouldn't even phase you anymore. And you might even like it. You know what I'm saying? um Always Raining says, I think low-key thinks I'm joking around. I'm a whole lot better. But it still is too much anxiety. Nope. Always Raining. One day you gonna get your ass up on this chat. And that day we'll talk about depression. Gwyneth Paltrow goes on to say, it felt like a zombie. I couldn't access my heart. I couldn't access my emotions. I couldn't connect. I thought postpartum depression. I don't even know what that means. What is that? After you have a kid or something? I thought postpartum depression meant you were sobbing every single day and incapable of looking after a child. She explains, but there are different shades of it and depths of it, which is why I think it's so important for women to talk about it. It was a trying time. I felt like a failure. Not my baby, Holly Berry. Not my baby. Not my baby. Come on. They said she was crazy, but I didn't want to believe it. Always Raina says, I have been diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. It can be bad. I know bipolar disorder info too because my mom has it. Holly Berry goes on to say, I was sitting in my car and I knew the gas was coming when I had an hold on, what? What? Holly Berry says I was sitting in my car and I knew the gas was coming when I had an image of my mother finding me. What is she talking about? Told Parade magazine after contemplating suicide after her divorce. She sacrificed so much for her children and to end my life. Whoa. And to end my life would be an incredibly selfish thing to do. Okay. It was all about a relationship. My sense of worth was so low. So she said, I was sitting in my car and I knew the gas was coming. I had an image of my mother finding me. She sacrificed so much for her children, and to end my life would be an incredibly selfish thing to do. So apparently, Holly Berry tried to commit suicide. I'm kind of confused about what she was talking about. Gas was coming. I don't know what the hell this bitch talking about. Um, Let me hop up in the comments. Um, Haitian Fab goes on to say, "Yeah, I'm not as bad as when I was younger because I used to stutter real bad, but now it's a rarity." Holly Berry is crazy as shit. Yeah, man. I used to be best friends with my boy. He had a real bad stutter too, but it was like when you around real people, man, like real people, I mean, it's gonna, I don't know. When you're around real people, they don't make fun of you for shit like that. When you're around real people respect you and accept you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? So like one of my boys, he had a real bad stutter. That nigga, he was stutter his ass off. But after I was friends with him for like 10 years. But after a while, I was like, that's just how the nigga talk. Who am I to fucking say something about it? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know what I mean? What happens is you get around people that are immature and they're just pretty, they're just low quality human beings, you know what I'm saying? AKA fuck niggas. They're just low quality human beings. And they make you look at yourself like something's wrong with you. That's all that is. Princess Diana says I was unwell with postnatal depression, which no one ever discussed. And that in itself was a bit of a difficult time. You'd wake up in the morning feeling you didn't want to get out of bed. You felt misunderstood and just very, very low in yourself. When no one listens to you or you feel no one's listening to you, all sorts of things start to happen. For instance, you have so much pain inside yourself that you try to hurt yourself on the outside because you want help, but it's the wrong help you're asking for. People see it as crying wolf or attention seeking, and they think because you're in the media all the time, you've got enough attention. Inverted commas, I didn't like myself. I was ashamed because I couldn't cope with the pressures. Prince Harry, oh my God. What the fuck is Prince Harry mad about? Nigga, you a fucking prince, man. This is what I'm saying. He goes on to say, I've spent most of my life saying I'm fine. Prince Harry said in an interview with the Telegraph journalist, let me see. I can safely say that losing my mom at the age of 12 and therefore shutting down all of my emotions for the last 20 years has had a quite serious effect on not only my personal life, but also my work as well. I have probably been very close to a complete breakdown on numerous occasions. Okay. So shit, I take it back. He lost his mom. I take it. My bad. My bad, Prince. My bad. My bad. Katy Perry. Yeah. Shit. I could tell she got that look in her eye like she crazy. She got that look in her eye. Always Raina says, I wonder if some of it is because of the bubble that they have to live in. I think they choose to live in that bubble, man. If I was, here come the air quotes, famous, if I was like these people, man, I don't give a fuck. I go to Blockbuster. I go to Whole Foods. I go to Target. I don't care, man. I see a lot of fucking celebrities. Well, I'm not gonna say celebrities. They are, but I mean rappers. Like where I live at in New Jersey, I live really close to New York, and a lot. I've seen DJ Envy at the movie theaters. I talked to him. I seen Missy Elliott at the movie theaters. I talked to her. I've seen Cameron at Quick Check. I've seen Joel Santana. I've actually went to his studio. Joel Santana. Who else I saw? I just seen a lot of people, man. And but when I do approach them or when I do say something to them, they are really standoffish. These certain people that I did approach, besides Cameron didn't give a fuck, yo. He was taking pictures with everybody. He didn't give a fuck. But other than Cameron, a lot of these entertainers that I did meet, they were very standoffish. So it seemed as if they were putting themselves in a bubble. Cause you know how when you might meet somebody like a celebrity or whatever, and at first, or even just a human being in general, at first a person is standoffish. But once you like have a conversation with a person, yo, I just saw I think I saw I met Chris Rock one time. I met Chris Rock at the mall one time. And even him and he I had a cool experience with him because I saw Chris Rock at the mall. I walked up to him, I was like, "What's up, man?" Whatever. And we had a conversation and he was standoffish, but then he like opened up, you know what I'm saying, like a regular human being. But I do notice that a lot of these celebrities, they voluntarily put themselves in that bubble. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason it might be. If it has to do with depression, anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Or if it just has to do with, they feel like it's on some classism shit. They feel like we don't even deserve to be in their presence type shit. But they definitely, I feel like a lot of them put themselves in their own bubble. Um, let's see. Haitian Fab says a lot of times it was all in my mind. Give myself some time to get my thoughts together. That's a fact. Katy Perry says, I wrote a song about it. I feel ashamed that I would have those thoughts, feel that low and that depressed. Hop in. Oh, this is the chick that was in Kristen Stewart. I think she was the Twilight chick. She looks cracked out. Respectfully. Between ages 15 and 20, it was really intense. I was constantly anxious. I was kind of a control freak. If I didn't know how something was going to turn out, I would make myself ill or just be locked up or inhibited in a way that was really debilitating. She said, I've come out the other end, not hardened, but strong. I have an ability to preserve that I didn't have before. It's like when you fall on your face so hard and the next time you're like, yeah, so I've fallen on my face before. Let's see. But the reason, like I said, the reason why I just kind of have like a bad taste in my mouth for all of these celebrities is because they want to sit up here and try to be human as far as talking about how they're depressed and how they have anxiety and so on and so forth. But then they lose that, in my opinion, they lose that human aspect when they go on these movies or TV shows or what have you, and they push these agendas that conflict with human nature, right? So, like I said, like Lady Gaga, how am I supposed to feel bad? Or I'll say Kim, well, I'll just say Lady Gaga. How am I supposed to feel bad for Lady Gaga, right? And then she's out here getting this type of shit in her face or whatever. How am I supposed to feel bad for her? Why would I feel bad for her? You know what I'm saying? Like who does this? Who does this, man? So it just seems like a lot of them try to play. A lot of them, it just seems ingenuine. Because I don't know anybody in my circle that would go out and do this to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's pretty much it, family. I really wanted to bring this article to your attention. If this is the first time y'all seeing this or y'all hearing about this, then I think that's pretty dope that I could bring this to you. This is the new wave. This is the new trend. It's fashion, baby. Haitian Fab says a lot of them were young or child stars with damaged backgrounds, making them easy targets for Hollywood and the beast. That's a fact. They prey on the weak and the young. And a lot of, allegedly, a lot of their parents sell them the fuck out. So the love of money is the root of evil. But definitely check out some of these pictures. Share these pictures with, people you fuck with. Get their opinion. Don't be surprised if you see these are only 3 celebrities right now, or 4. Whoever this is, a transgender supermodel, by the way. A transgender supermodel. Where they do that at? So this person, this dude, a queer, a literal, a gay dude, right? Chrissy Teigen, an attention whore, right? And then Kim Kardashian, a legal. Well, never mind. A amateur porn star, we'll call her. Yeah, yeah. Kim Kardashian is an amateur porn star, so this is who's pushing this. So think about all the little girls that look up to Kim Kardashian. Oh, mommy, I want that shit, right? Along with Chrissy Teigen. And then look at all, this guy, he's pushing this narrative. He's pushing this body modification towards, the LGBT community, right? The gay community. And then also this person is pushing, this person is pushing this body modification bullshit to transgenders. So it's a lot going on here, man. It's a lot going on here. It's a lot of marketing going on here. It's a lot of it's a lot of it's going to trickle downhill is what I'm saying. Haitian Fab says Holly weird, no spell check. But definitely check it out. Share this with your friends and your family and see how they feel about it. Are they fucking with this? Is it just Fashion Week or is there a deeper agenda here? 10 years from now, 20 years from now, could you see yourself getting your body modified? Oh, shit. Always Raina says, definitely Holly weird. Kim's mom is her momager. Oh, okay. But I definitely want to shout out Always Raining in the building. Shout out that queen. Shout out the King Haitian Fab. Appreciate the kings and queens for rocking with me throughout the entire live stream. Shout out Too Blessed to Be Stressed. Shout out Q Dawson. Shout out the Young King Virgo. Let me see who else we had up in here. Shout out Mama Candy. Salute. Shout out Miss Solo. She came through for a minute. She hopped up in here. Who else we had up in here? Definitely appreciate all the love, family. I know it's late. It's fucking midnight. We up on here running our fucking mouth, man. But I definitely appreciate y'all for checking in with me. And I love y'all. I fucks with y'all. Hopefully we can keep doing this right here. We can keep linking up. But definitely hit that like button, family. Hit that subscribe button. Hop up in them comments. Talk your ish. Get lit. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. That's a fact. Everybody be safe. Have a good night. You know what it is. It's low key TV. It's low key. Look, I'm so fucking tired right now. I don't even know what my own channel name is. It's low key T. It's low key. Hold on, man. I'm done. Haitian Fab says the mom is the brain of the whole operation. That's a fucking fact, yo. But definitely salute to y'all family. See y'all on the next one. Slow key.